especially when you're eating fish, especially when the fish is surströmming, because that's just crazy. That's the noise that people make when they're eating fish. That is called surströmming. By the way, if you haven't seen that video where we eat surströmming, you must watch. Mini Wargamer Dave here from miniwargaming.com. Welcome, Wargamers, to the Shrine of Chaos. As you can see, we are in the new Shrine of Chaos. This is the newly constructed shrine. Sorry, Sketh, it's a new shrine. Although we still have this one. Right here. That was just the worst way of possibly showing that. There we go. This is the shrine within the shrine, which is Inception in and of itself. Beside me, you see Deathstorm. I'm going to be giving this away at the end of this live show just because it's fun to give away gifts of chaos, and that's why we do it. Now, I'm going to be changing the time of the Shrine of Chaos. It's no longer going to be every other week. It's going to be once a month. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is for a few reasons. Yeah, the reasons are one reason, but I am going to give you a few, and I'm going to place it under the umbrella of one reason. Reason number one. Summertime is the busiest time here at Mini Wargaming, and so I don't want to take away from volunteers coming in, making battle reports, and making fun videos. The other reason is I want stuff like this to come in, stuff like Deathstorm, stuff like prizes and giveaways, and so if it's once a month, there's more time for that stuff to come in, and I can give out bigger and better ones. And also, that's just what I want to do, because being in the Shrine of Chaos means that the Eye of Terror is looking outward, and when it looks outward, it can't possibly look inward at itself. It's like taking out your eyeball from your eye socket and pointing it back at you. Do you see yourself? I've never tried it, but I have a friend who did. And let me just say, so Deathstorm is going to be given away at the end of the shrine this week. It's very exciting right now, all the stuff that's happening here at Mini Wargaming. As I am talking to you, 2 studios are being worked on across the hall, and it's going to be awesome. I am so excited for those. I am going to be heading up the creative artistry in those rooms, which means that I'm going to be making the decisions on what happens in those rooms. One of them is going to be Matt's new studio. I pitched him an idea for his studio, and he loves the idea, so we're just going to go ahead with that idea. And the other studio is going to be 40K Orcs themed, and that is going to be an amazing studio as well. Can't wait to see it. Adam Rogers, Greenleaf Terrain, he has agreed to make the studios, to construct it with his bare hands, and it's actually hard to sleep at this moment because of all the exciting things that are happening. And for those who come and fight here at Mini Wargaming and battle us in a challenge of whatever degree, are going to be fighting in these studios, and they're going to be fighting in this atmosphere. And it's just that much better, let me tell you. It just adds to the experience so much more. Later on down the road, like way later on down the road, the studio that Steve uses most often will be fantasy themed. That's going to be redone as well. And this is all because of Vault members. Let me just say that. If it wasn't for the Vault members, we wouldn't be able to do any of this. We wouldn't be able to have the fun to the extent of the amount of Again, Deathstorm, we're going to be giving this away at the end of the shrine today. That's going to be given away in a giveaway. I'm going to give you a keyword to write down later on. I'm sorry if that noise is loud and too loud in your ear. If you're listening to headphones, why would you torture yourself like that? You know that stuff's going to happen. Here is the phone for later on if we open it up to Q&A at the end of this show. I'm going to look at the chat right now because it's been a while since I've looked at the chat in the Shrine of Chaos. I miss you guys. I'm not going to lie. Space Lulz 90. Hugs, Dave. Hugs back to you. I have a furry coat behind my door, and I'm going to put it on in my mind. Yay, says Captain Boom. Macboss Scarshak. Woohoo! El Presidente. Wow! Australia's Lord's Warg Balrog. Wow! Mr. Danson. The Eye of Chaos sees you, Dave. Gorgeous. Or is that Georgius? Orc themed. Yes. BT Headshots. Woohoo! Greenskin Studio. Yes. It's going to be so fun. Man, I can't wait. So, the studio, just picture this in your mind, okay? Picture like a mech boy shop and what that would look like. And all the tools and everything and the contraptions on the walls and the tables and the machinery. That's what that room is going to be. That's what you're going to see when you enter that room. That just went out of focus and now went back in focus. And so that's what I picture in my mind. And so if we can extrapolate what's happening in here and we can put it out into like the 3D space onto the walls, then I think that we're all going to be on the same page when we fight. I'm going to be fighting in the Orc room because that's going to be fun. I'm also going to be fighting in Studio C, which, by the way, Adam Rogers is working on some weaponry for. Creating a weapons rack. Bolter and flamer and bolt pistol. Going to be put on the weapons rack in that room. It's going to make the room better. Because when we battle, you can just go behind you and grab your weapon from the rack. It's not going to increase your ballistic skill. It's just going to add to the cool factor. Geek Master K. Why did the thing go up before I was able to read it? Let's see. First Shrine of Chaos I've seen live. We met last October at Valhalla. What is your first name, good sir? I apologize. That was a horrible accent. I'd rip out my teeth for that chance. I'm reading things out of context. I don't fully understand what you mean. That's okay. Nah, it's part of the feed. What? Filthy Xenos and heretic scum. The treasured one. You have a problem with something. Awesome. Deadpan. Captain Boom. Will it have a Mark of Dave studio? Will it have a Mark of Dave studio? Well, technically, that's what Studio C is. And the Mark of Dave is going to be imprinted in Studio C, just so you know. And because of that, I'm going to tell you that I'm going to be creating some Mark of Dave stuff. Because this is all you guys. You guys created the Mark of Dave. It wasn't me. I just did my thing. I just proxied guys when they had weapons that I didn't want, and I wanted them to have different weapons. And I just said that they had different weapons. You guys coined that phrase. It was not me. It was you. You take the blame, and I claim the blame with the Mark of Dave. So thank you for giving that to me. It's your gift to me, and I appreciate it very much. Drusky, error lines. Thought it was me. Oh, are you talking about the lines that are going across the screen right now? Let me just say that the new shrine is all wireless. I'm not wired in right here. It's pretty good wireless, but that might have something to do with it. Without being a technical geek, yes, that's right. Labeling. I can't tell you exactly what it is. Hey, Dave, thanks for the rhino. Croxy Satan 666. You're welcome, Satan. Deadpan. Awesome. Captain Boom will have them. Oh, I think I already read that. That's, I am Nurgle says, grandfather is watching you. and you shall, witness the reaping of glory. Peter Halfman, Iron Hen Straken every time. Mech Boss Garshak, and Da Mech Shop, home sweet home. And should you come in battle, we shall fight in your home, and I'll take my shoes off before I enter. Errant Painting, what kind of theme will the fantasy studio get? Well, a lot of ideas were thrown around, but I think this is the one that I'm going to settle with for that one. Picture, it's going to be like a hybrid room. It's going to be the cross between a tavern and a blacksmith room. So at one end of the room, you'll have the stone fireplace with the cauldron and the chimney stack going up top, the big hearth. And the shutters in that room will be wooden with the cross beams that are X's, and they can actually blot out the light because we want to be able to control the light 100% in the room. So if that's the case, then it'll look awesome. We might have some banners coming down from the windows because lots of banners in Warhammer Fantasy, and it's fantasy in general. There's more color. The walls will be either English stucco or stonework. Either way, it's going to be something like that. And I'm thinking having maybe a couple shelves of alchemy supplies where there's skulls and vials and bottles of potions and colors, because that would look really good. The table in the middle is going to be a wooden wood. The tabletop will be wooden with planks, and then the legs of the table will be made out of stone. And I'm thinking the side table is the same thing. And on the one far side, there's going to be a forge where weapons are made, and then there's going to be a weapons rack in that room, only the weapons are going to be different. So there's going to be some swords and axes and some shields. That's all at the one side of the room. And that's what I picture. The floor, we're going to redo the floor as well. That'll be probably a stone floor. Either a stone floor or a wooden floor. Either way, it's going to be redone because the floor is actually filmed quite a bit in a battle report. You know, you film the table, but in a lot of shots, you go off the table a little bit, you get the floor. Now, if there's carpet there, kind of takes away from the atmosphere. But if there is a floor that matches, which is why the floor in Studio C was done, it doesn't take away from the atmosphere. So that's just my personal feeling, and I'm really excited about the room. The actual shelving units that will hold the books and dice and all the rest of the things that are needed for the room, thinking it'd be neat if they were wooden cabinets, and the wood would be like made out of old skids that I can just slap up there with designs, and they would be pretty rickety looking. They'd be solid, but they'd be rickety looking with heavy-duty iron reinforcements and bolts on the front, like the black kind that is weathered and rusted. Man, in my mind, I can picture it perfectly in my mind, and I'm really excited for it. I can see it, and I hope you can see it as these words that are articulating, or attempting to anyway, that's in my mind. I just hope that you can see it. It's going to be pretty sweet. I'm pretty excited for it. There's going to be stuff on the walls too. I'm thinking like maybe Justin, he had a good idea. He's like, maybe you can put some dragon scales or a dragon head on the wall just as a trophy, you know? That would be sweet, because that's something that you might see in a tavern. And then, you know, then there's like weapons and stuff. Maybe like a wooden picture frame that's kind of crooked. Then it has something on it, a painting probably of maybe a mark. It's not going to be Mark of Dave. It would be something else, like whatever Steve wants, because it'll be primarily Steve's studio, the one that he uses the most. Anyone can use it, but he'll be using it primarily the most. So, anyway, see what you guys got to say about that. I'm actually planning, okay, so this is Space Wolf 90. I'm actually planning at some point within the next year to come down to you guys. I wish to challenge you with my Black Legion. Absolutely, Space Wolves 90. Maybe I can field my Space Wolves against your Black Legion. I think that'd be interesting. That'd be a fun fight. Would it be a fair fight? Not even close. And you know who I'm saying is going to win. I think Fleshhounds is going to beat the puppies. That's what I think. I just think the blood flows that direction. Mad Cow Crazy! You kind of did the fermented herring challenge wrong. You were supposed to eat as many as the sacred number of your chosen god. So you should have eaten 8 to complete the challenge. Mad Cow Crazy. There weren't enough fish inside the tin to equal the amount of number representations that we all needed to eat. So at the end of the day, when the other contestants are saying who the winner is, then I think that that's probably the accepted thing. We're the judges of each other. But either way, thank you for the tokens. They actually help me remember to do stuff in the game so I don't forget it. Like when a vehicle is immobilized, that's just embarrassing when they think they can drive places and they shouldn't. It's like driving without a license. I did that once before I had my license. Don't tell anybody. That's a secret. Devin, do you think we all get a Slaanesh specific codex? I hear Nurgle and Tzeentch. I hear Tzeentch. I hear Nurgle. You know what? I hope we do, because I hope all 4 come out. Khorne's come out. I hope the other 3 come out. That'd be terribly exciting. Absolutely terribly exciting. And you better believe the forces of chaos in this shrine will be bolstered if that happens. When each perspective or each respective codex is released. So if the next one is Tzeentch, then I'm going to bolster the forces of Tzeentch within the Chaos army that I have. It's going to be awesome. I'll use my existing models, and then I'm going to add to them. Use that as the base. Out of curiosity, I put all my models together, all my Tzeentch models, and I have a decent amount. This is all relative, obviously. Like for me, I feel like it's a decent amount, but I want more. But maybe that's the same problem that we all suffer from. We all just want more. As per the words of Achilles and Troy, that's what he said. What any man wants. Just wanted more. Rablo92. Hey, Dave, Vault member here. Just wanted to let you know this is my first time viewing Shrine of Chaos. Well, Rablo92, your name reminds me of Diablo in Spanish, and you are your name is in orange, which means that you have a better chance of winning the Deathstorm. I'm completely making this up. You don't have a better chance. I just like to say things to people just to make them feel good about their lives. Deathstorm will be given away at the end because it's fun to give away gifts of chaos. That's the only reason why. Michael Crazy. That's why it's a challenge. Peter Halfman. But the orc's good. No man can eat that many fermented fish. I'm reading another one. Okay. All the way from Malta. If you can guess where that is, I'll give you my everlasting love. Malta. Well, the place that you're from sounds like Melta, so I'm going to guess it's someplace hot. And this is complete ignorance. I don't know where Malta is, so I'm just going to go by whatever logic enters my mind. So that's my logic. Someplace hot, so someplace close to the equator. In the Americas, like Central America, someplace. Central America. I'll go with that. I really have no idea. It's a complete, just like shot in the dark without even like night vision. Writing for Life 75, especially when you drop the dice. What are we talking about here? What are we talking about? Druski83, Mike Grove says, hi and ah. Well, back to you too. That's the guy who doesn't want to speak too loud. That's his version of it. Aaron Penny reminds me of the classic Hero Quest. Sounds awesome. If you're talking about the studio, yes. Peter Huffman. The Orky one sounds better. Well, it's all relative, right? If you come here and battle us, you have a choice. You can battle in whatever studio you want to. The one that Matt has agreed to have built for him, because that's his studio. So at the end of the day, the choice was up to him. So he wanted whatever he wanted his studio. So the idea that I had that came to mind was Warzone. So picture ruins, and behind those ruins you see a painted sky that is like battle torn. So this sky color right there, like that, like oranges and reds and yellows with the dark clouds. So you see that behind the ruined walls that are coming out from the wall and look like they're going to fall on you with the rebar sticking out. I think that'd be pretty sweet looking with the columns in the corner and everything cracked and awesome looking. The floor would be made out of like the steel diamond pattern foam mats, but resemble to make look like it's made out of steel. And then picture in the middle of the gaming table is actually going to be like a couple oil drums and a couple ammo crates, and with a table on top, like a makeshift HQ. That's what I picture in my mind. And of course there's going to be bullet holes and rusty and stuff on all the embellishments for the gaming area. And then on the side table, there's going to be a comm station with a satellite and a monitor, and it's going to be a flat surface for wargamers to put their armies on. And underneath that will be a generator for it. So it's all going to be furnished appropriately. Absolutely. And on the far side where the other army is placed, that'll probably be really one big ammo crate. I think that'd be sweet if that happened that way. Either way, man, it's going to be so awesome, and I am so excited. One of the most exciting things ever that has ever happened here at Mini Wargaming is the progress that is happening right now as we speak. I love these types of projects. Creating these, it brings me back to my terrain making days when I first started making videos in this wargaming community online. Terrain making videos brings me back. The nostalgia is just huge, and doing this stuff and heading it up really makes me happy. I love it. And you guys are to thank, Vault member and viewer without being Vault member alike. All the viewers. You guys make it happen. So that, I suppose what I'm saying right now is thank you for making it happen, because without you, my nurglings would not be eating what they do, which is food. And I'm going back to the chat here. Multi-bro, man, I want to have a match against Mini Wargaming staff, but I live in Sweden. Okay, if you live in Sweden, that's totally cool, because you could still come here. There is no thing stopping you from entering the shrine of chaos and seeing if you're worthy to fight the forces of chaos that lie therein. Is this a MasterCard commercial? I'm looking at the statements right now. Okay, I'm going to skip down a bit. Oh yeah, by the way, there is a London trip happening. There is a trip to the UK happening very soon, at the beginning of June. So Matt and I and our wives are going to be with us. Matt and his wife, the goddess of Slanesh, and me, we're going to be going to London. We have a London trip planned. Part of the plan is to go to Beasts of War at the end of that trip. So you can expect fun videos. I'm thinking a Life of a Wargamer would be very pertinent. Also, as part of the trip, I have arranged to battle Striking Scorpion. So, Striking Scorpion 82. If you know who that is, then you know it's going to be an exciting match. I encouraged him to participate in a pie play challenge, but he declined it. But that's okay. I'm still excited to fight him, and it's going to be fun either way. Maybe when I'm there, I can persuade him to do it, but who knows? Either way, it's going to be fun when I fight him, because he's one of these dudes that contributes a lot to the wargaming community. He makes battle reports, he makes videos, he's got a good channel. He's respectable, and it's very exciting. So the battle report I'm going to be filming. So if he chooses to film as well and puts it on his channel, that's entirely up to him. But either way, the battle report will be posted on Mini Wargaming. So Keep calm and enjoy your pie plate. Woohoo, that'll be sweet. Get your butt to Manchester. It's way better. Awesome. Mini Wargaming. Beast of War and Striking Scorpion 82 all in one. The crossover of the century. Twin Link Plasma Gun on Rhino and Grab Weapon on Land Raider. MWG Dave. I'm working in London throughout June. We must bump into each other. If one should bump, then one should bump hard. Because why else do we wear armor? Crazy thy slayer. I'm craziest. Okay, this person left this. Do you ever plan on playing Chaos Warriors in Fantasy? Because it would be awesome. Fantasy is a fun game, and people who play Fantasy are good people. So, Dave, do you use Head and Shoulders? I got hair jealousy. I use Tresemme, because that's what the goddess of Slanesh uses. BT headshots. I missed the sword fights I had with Nurglings. Yes, Nurgling sword fights. I'm still at that stage, though, man. It's fun to have a sword fight with a Nurgling. So, Dave, hold on. Nurglings eat food? Now we know. Yes. Lifetime silver since the Kickstarter. Mac, how crazy? You're a good person who's actually kind of has fun seeing people go through pain. Not going to lie. That was painful, eating that fish. Not so much like physical pain, but no, it was probably physical pain, because why else? You know, how do you describe every time you burp, you feel like throwing up again? But I didn't throw it up. Nifty Revenge, MWJ, working in London throughout June. We should bump into each other. Why do I have this habit of rereading the comments that I have already read out of all the comments that are flipping up? Wow. Look at me, I'm Dave, and I can read. Oh, man, that's funny. I appreciate that. That's good. I will not be in London. I just wanted to jump on the bandwagon. I started up a channel, Wargamer. Comment went up too fast. Wargamer are us and have put up a name. The Chaos Chosen Champion or Hellroot want to enter. I missed the time when you were challenging Matt often in a game of Warhammer 40k. I love the content you put, but nothing is better than a battle between two wargaming heroes. Capitan Boom. That's a very nice thing that you just said. Thank you for your kind words. It's all about karma. You're going to get kind stuff. Good things are going to happen to you. I know it. Looking at you right in the eye right now, and I'm saying this to your face. Does it resonate with your soul? Because if it does not, then I got to learn how to speak clear, because this isn't working. Mac, how crazy, Dave? Seen the new Space Marine Command? I have vehicles. I don't. No, I have not, actually, because even though I collect Blood Angels and Space Wolves, I'm still a Chaos. Like, I can never leave the Chaos. So I haven't. I'm not going to lie. I haven't done it. Dave is speaking words and stuff. That's what Dave does. He speaks words. And Dave also talks about himself in the third person. The shrine feels so quiet without all the boys. The shrine is quiet without the boys. So poutine. Poutine is good. Fabian. Are you still coming, buddy? It's in a couple weeks, man. It's going to be sweet sauce. Hey, Dave, speaking of food challenges, have you had the chicken feet dim sum before? I actually have had that before. I had that growing up in my house. I wish I was on the shrine again, says Drewski. You are here in spirit, my brother. Your fibers are in the walls of these armor-plated frames of the cabinet of models. And you bench press trucks. Do you think putting tactical space marines should be placed inside drop pods or rhinos? I have a lot of drop pods. I'm tempted to say drop pods, but it all depends on what you're fighting. The other day when I was fighting Tau, I was using my Blood Angels, and I brought drop pods with flamers. And it was a hot time, man. We had a nice barbecue. Excuse me, that was rude. I apologize. Ben's Dark Lord 9999. God of Chaos, I love the content watched from the beginning and finally decided to attempt to make videos that will put smiles on people's faces like you guys do every day. Thanks, man. I really meant it. Thank you, Ben's Dark Lord 9999. I appreciate your comment. I don't like being quiet. Haha, says Druski. Belaruski, Kazuski. I'm American and I love poutine, says Sparrowhawk420. I was going to say I like American poutine, but I've never had American poutine. And there's really no good way to add to that. Dave, I'm working on my own Chaos Army, and I'm trying to make them with a bandido look. My thoughts are mariachi Chaos Space Marines. And using maybe Day of the Dead colors. Cheers from Mexico. I would say, es un buen idea, y buena suerte, y por favor, véndeme tus fotos cuando no, I'm really rusty with my Spanish. And yeah, audibles are really true Spanish. Yay, Dave Nurgle gift on its way. Hey, Night Orc 10, Nurgle gift on its way. Woo hoo. Woo hoo 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 hoo. Croute burgers. Yes, one of the best types of burgers next to fish burgers. OMG, Dave said the word. What word are you referring to, Thavian? I'm going to imitate your voice, brother. Okay, this is Thavian right now. Hey, Dave. Nope. No, it's not low enough. I got to go lower. No, it's not working. I can't do it. I don't have this. I don't have the heavy support voice that you have, man. No one does. You see? You see what I say when I say it when I'm saying it? You guys should eat snails. The thing is that they're delicious. If you can get over this semi-solid booger texture. The problem is it wouldn't be a fair fight because I've had snails before and I actually kind of like them. So, multi-bro. Huh? Where are the Blood Angel bat reps? Blood God is not proud of you. That is an oxymoronic sentence, dude. The Blood God would be happy because I've been doing a lot of Khorne Daemonkin lately. So, but I'm thinking, even though it's getting close to summer, I'm going to bring the frost that the wolves carry. I think I'm going to field more Space Wolves because I don't want to get too rusty on them. I need to continue fielding them to have some fun. Campaign Apothis, the Warzone Apothis campaign, I'm going to be fielding a lot of chaos. And so you'll see a lot of chaos within that campaign. There's some dust on the desk there. You got to keep up on it. As soon as we reach over 100 viewers, we're going to do a Chaos Comment Bomb. And if you're not sure what a Chaos Comment Bomb is, it is this. I pick a random YouTube video, which has been pre-selected before the video, and I'm going to post it in the chat, and we're all going to click on this video and leave a comment on that video, and it's called a Chaos Comment Bomb because the comments that you leave are something to the effect of, there you go, it's over the views, so I'm just going to choose it right now. This is a random thing that we're going to do. Okay. I've wanted to do this for a while. It was going to be a surprise, but since I can't get it without asking, I'm going to have to ask you. Druski will be able to tell me, and Groove and Grove as well. If you're watching, then maybe you can tell me, and perhaps Cody Rue as well. But Mike Grove's new channel, what is it? Please do tell me. Please leave a chat. Please leave a thing here. Druski. I need your help, Belaruski. You need to send me. Hey Dave, would you ever play a non-Marine army? If I had to play a non-Marine army, I think it would be Dark Eldar? No, it might be orcs. That's a tough one, man. It really is. Hobby Fix, there you go. Thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, nice pick, man. Pretty sweet. Holy sweet. Let's do one that is Road to Mayhem. And do. Yibby-dibby-doo. Ah-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. This is what I learned from Tark. He said, do you like boots? Yeah. Do you like cats? Yeah. I said, well, then you know how to beatbox. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. And then it made a perfect amount of sense to me. Because before I'm like, what is this noise happening in my eyes? So here you go. Got over 100 viewers. This is a video that I am... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Come on. Okay. Apparently, it logged me out. There we go. Click on the link that I've just posted in the chat, and that will lead you to a YouTube video. A new one created by Mike Grove and his buddies, one of which looks like David Blaine. So for that reason alone, you should click on this video and leave a comment. And the comment could be something to the effect of, "The Shrine of Chaos calls for you." Or you could say something like, "The Eye of Terror sees you, matey." I don't know why I'm speaking like a pirate. Or you could say, "Dave says hi, gives you a hug, because he loves you, man. And you're a good person who laughs at everything." Or just say whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. Those are just suggestions. That's what I would recommend. Do some breakdancing. You know, I would if I could. And so I do because I can. That's it. I'm going to look at this Hobby Fix video, and I'm going to see the comments on it because I know that they're being updated right now. I want to see. Hey, that's a sweet intro, man.
Hey, Hobby Fixers, today,
Okay, if you guys don't know who Groove and Grove is, it is Mike Grove. This dude, he looks like the devil. And he also is he's an orc player. So he loves his life because orc players love their lives. Because they have a lot of them, because they have green tides. And he's a fun dude. He's been here multiple times. Been in many bat reps. He actually tried an experimental bat rep with me one time where we attempted to do this like reality TV type of thing where we would react to stuff as it was happening, but we filmed it like after it happened, but I spliced it in. It took a lot of editing. Either way, good dude. He's a good man. You're a good man. And you should live a long life. And that's it. So if you didn't get that, then I'm going to post it again. That is the YouTube video that we're going for. Yeah. So that's a Chaos Comment Bomb. Hopefully the comments are connected to his phone, because if they are, his phone might explode out of all the comments that have been left on his video. Let's refresh this. Maybe he's got some. Anything? Nothing. What? There we go. See that? Make it more sense. There we go. Yes. Keenan Miller. That is probably something that I would leave on a video. Feel the pain of 1,000 suns. Wargamer are us. Wargamers are us. Sorry, I read your name wrong. Hey, you left a comment there in the shrine saying that you started your new channel too. Interessante. So, this is what I'm going to do. This is just something we're going to get back into, kind of warming ourselves up again. I'm gonna pose a question to you guys, so get your input on it. If you guys could stay here, meaning if you could visit Mini Wargaming and stay here overnight, like physically sleep here in your own quarters, would you do it? Which means you don't actually pay for accommodation somewhere else. You don't have to get a hotel. You just stay here. How awesome would that be? Is that a loaded question? It might be. It might be a loaded question, because for those who are like accounting for airfare or travel expenses, you don't have to worry about that expense because you're here and we take care of you, because you would be in your second home, because that's how it works. We treat you like family because you are. You're a battle brother or sister. We never had a battle sister come, but one day. Preps. How would that be? What would you do? You'd be on a plane tomorrow, nifty revenge? Okay. I think I can get a sense for... Cool, sounds good. Absolutely, yeah, I would. Definitely, sure. I can sleep with all the studio armies. I'd be there first thing. Can I take a sleeping bag? Already packed my PJs. Saison night security. Breeze in. Yes. Breeze out. Yes. Oh, I missed you, Trusky. Mr. Danson, all alone? I suppose that would be true. You would be here all alone. If you came alone and no one else was staying here at the time, that's what would happen. You would... we're going to have to fix that. You would be all alone. So you would be only in your one room. We would probably have a TV set up and like Wi-Fi at least. So, I mean, you wouldn't be totally alone. You'd be connected to the wargaming community. And that's all that matters. As a weight room, at least. You would have access to weight room. And continental breakfasts. That's my dream, man. I want this to happen. I want one day, this is the old city hall. This is the space that we lease right now and occupy. My dream is for that to happen one day. Is for us to occupy more space so that when the wargamers come and battle us, and they come from afar, heck, even if they're from like an hour away, not even next door. See, I spoke the language first, and then I translated for you. Next door, if they live next door and they don't want to choose to sleep here when they battle us, it really makes no difference whether they are next door or if they're from across the globe. Because either way, they're a volunteer in a battle report, and we treat them accordingly. Because without them, we are not. Kind of like Vision in the new Avengers. He just is. And we would not be anything without you, volunteers. It's true. It's truth, and I speak truth. Dave, you're not alone. The whispers of the warp are always with you. Lunaraya. Fnuich? Will you read me my bedtime story? Well, if you stayed here overnight, there might be a chance that Papa Smurf could read you a bedtime story. Because, will there be gluten-free food? I'm sure that arrangements can be made. The Mini Wargaming Hotel? I'm thinking more like Mini Wargaming Bunker. Might sound a little bit more appropriate. You would stay in the bunker. Like a barracks. That's what it would be. And of course that room would also be themed. So you would feel like you're staying in an... I was going to say an inn, but if it's in the 40K, may not be an inn. But the back might look like this a little bit. Not the Shrine of Chaos. You wouldn't be in the clouds. You would be in the... Here, let me show you. Okay? It might look like that a little bit. It might be themed to look like that. Just slightly. But more so. Thinking more so. This is like years in the future, though. Okay, guys? So, that's my thought. It excites me. I'm going to put it back here. Are you with me? Do you follow? Do you follow? Just like that dude in The Sting, he kept on saying that. Do you follow? Do you follow the words? Because I'm about to kill you. That's essentially what he was saying. It's pretty funny. They got the jump on him in the end. Man, he failed his blind test. Like a guardsman, that sounds pretty amazing. Yes! Jive 148 with an underscore in between. I think it does sound amazing. And it wouldn't be possible without you guys. I just got to say. So, without your support, man, I can picture it right now. And it wouldn't just be just like one guy or one person or whatever. Like a whole group of people could come too. So if you want to come down in a group and battle a whole bunch of us for like an entire week, you make a vacation out of it. That's what I think. It would be like the mini wargaming call to arms. You would come here and you would stay and you would battle. And we would reap the reward of glory in the battlefield. and at nighttime we would sleep like babes, and our dreams would be sweet, like the blood sauce river of that went nowhere fast. You wouldn't want me in that one room. I have Lord in my name. It could be a Chaos Lord, a Space Marine Lord, or even worse, a Swarm Lord. Why wouldn't you want to be in the room? What's up, man? It's 40K resting station. Yes, we miss Papa Smurf. Yeah, well, he's here right now. He's building some walls, man. Sleeping like a guardsman and with a 15-hour life expectancy. Well, you may not sleep in the room then. Maybe you can sleep like... the moment passed. Too late. Well, time to start saving for a trip to Welland. Says Geekmaster K. I appreciate that. Very much so. Gonna take a call. That's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna take a call in the Shrine of Chaos. And let's see if a number can come up here. Can I get a number up here? Nope. No, it just didn't even work. Not even working. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna have to write it in. That's the 1-800 number. Call that number. And you can talk to me in the Shrine of Chaos. Welcome to the Shrine of Chaos. Do you collect Tau?
No.
Do you have any desire to ever collect it?
No.
Then you may enter, good man. What is your name?
Hugh?
Hugh as in Hugh?
Yes. The one that was down there with Cody Rue, Mike, Drewski, and John.
Hugh! Hugh! Okay, this is what Road to Avonlea is going to do to you. It's going to hug you right now between my heart and the case of this DVD that no one will watch. How are you doing, brother? I missed you. You know that our bat rep got posted today? Did you see that?
I did.
Yes.
I was laughing so hard. The bodily function that occurred was very audible.
Yes, there was quite an audible there, and I remembered it very, very vividly, and I think I even smelt it a bit too. I think it kind of...
Come on, it wasn't that bad.
Oh, man. So, for those of you who do not know, Hugh was one of the wargamers that visited quite recently, like a month to a month and a half ago, about that.
Yep.
He was down with Cody Rue and John and Drewski and Mike Rove. The 5 of those dudes, they came down for a week, and we had a blast making videos and just hanging out and having fun. And so the Life of a Wargamer videos that we made are being posted next week. So you're going to see those, Hugh.
Oh, I'm very excited to see those.
Yes. And you know what? Hugh...
Yes.
Oh, you broke me, dude. Oh. You broke me. Okay.
I can prevent florist friars.
That's right. Only you can prevent florist friars. That's the way. I'm lightheaded right now, man. Whoa. You did a number on me. See what happens when Hugh enters the room?
So, Dave, I got a question for you.
Okay, what's the question?
With your Mark of Days, do you have a good digital version of it?
Yes, I do, actually. I have a PNG.
Okay. Awesome, because in October, I should be receiving my 3D printer that can do up down to 25 micron prints, which is a really, really fine detail.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to make a 3D representation of your Mark of Dave to send to you.
Sweet. Awesome. Yes, that would be awesome. I can certainly... You know what? This is what we're going to do. We're going to set up a safeguard right now. I'm going to email it to you as we speak, because I will forget. So, I don't want to miss out on this awesomeness. So, as we're speaking, I hope I have your email, because I don't want... Oh, yeah, here we go. And GENGE.
Yep.
Okay. And MOD. So here's the irony. Market Dave, the abbreviation is MOD, mod, as in I modify my weapons on my guys.
Yeah.
That was not intended, but it just simply happened.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Pixar.
Yeah, I'm pretty pumped to get this printer. It's there's an Indiegogo campaign going on right now, and the company's based out of Toronto that's making this printer.
Yes.
They have 3 different sizes. I'm getting the mini that can do like a 6-inch by 6-inch by 7. Retail price on it is like $9.99 US. But the price I'm looking at for the early bird is $4.95 US. So it's an amazing deal.
That's kind of insane. That's a once in a lifetime.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I jumped on it when I saw it. I mean, the other two, the Pro does 10 by 10 by 11, and the Pro Plus does 14 by 14 by 15.
Yes.
But those two are like $895 on early bird and $1,095 for the early bird. Just way out of my price range.
Well, that'd be sweet. I hope that this comes to fruition.
Oh, it will.
Yeah.
It will for sure.
Yes, and I appreciate your kindness, Hugh. You're a good man.
Thank you very much, Dave.
You
are awesome.
Thank you for your kind words. And I sent you the image, so it is now in your hands.
Perfect. I will just check my email real quick.
Oh, and one last thing. Only Hugh can prevent forest fires.
Excellent. Yeah, I have it, Dave. Perfect.
Perfect. All right, thanks a lot, man.
Take care, man.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is Hugh. Hugh is the man. You shall see, if you haven't already. He's the type of guy that's in your corner, and he's the type of guy that just watches you if you punch something really hard and break your hand, and he smiles a bit. So because he enjoys people hurting themselves. I don't know where this is coming from. I'll take one more. I'm in the good mood. Welcome to the Shrine of Chaos. Do you collect Tau?
Of course not.
Excellent. What is your name?
Joe.
Joe. And where are we calling from, Joe?
Warboss Tuscraga in the vault. Run Joe on Twitch.
Sweet.
That was fine.
Excellent, excellent. Welcome to the Shrine.
I just wanted to say I really love what y'all do. It's pure
Thank
awesome.
you.
And I'm sure you hear that all the time.
You'd be surprised.
Well, on YouTube, that's a different matter entirely.
That's true.
But
That is true. But you know what? Thank you for your kind words. You are always welcome here, especially in the Shrine of Chaos. So you don't even have to take off your shoes, man. You just walk right in, because you're always welcome.
Well, I'll still be polite. Right?
Oh, of course. I mean, that kind of goes without saying. But, you sound like one of these guys that has honor. So if I fought you and you died, you would die with honor, and then you would somehow create a way to kill me back. I think I can picture that.
I am very determined, so there's a good chance of that, yeah.
Determination is what Rocky Balboa had, and that's why he beat the Russian. It's true. Like, he was a pipsqueak. I don't know how he beat that dude. That's Dolph Lundgren. I must break
Well, I
you.
mean, they did say, that Sylvester Stallone had to go to the emergency room and during the filming of that Rocky, and because Dolph Lundgren punched him so hard that they thought he had been hit by a car.
Yeah, because they were really wailing on each other at the end there. They're like, those real punches.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, don't pull the punches. Just actually hit me. Please. Please do. Do you have a chaotic comment or question?
You want to tell the Dolph Lundgren. Chaotic question. How are you enjoying the Corn Demonkin so far?
The Corn Demonkin is a lot of fun. I'm not going to lie. It's kind of my favorite codex right now. I just want to feel it all the time. I'm not for variety purposes, but if it wasn't a matter of that, I would just feel it all the time because of the amount of fun it is to just throw guys at the enemy and not care because you get the blood tithe points. Like, that is just a completely different way of looking at your army, and it's paid off because either way, fun is had. When I lose guys, I don't care. I have fun when I die, which is a weird feeling. That must be how orc players feel. They just have fun when they die.
Because that's how I feel, at least when I'm playing.
Yeah.
Like, you're fighting, so if you win, you win. But if you died, you were fighting, so it doesn't count. And if you ran away, you get to fight again. So what's it matter?
Exactly. Yes. I totally agree. I absolutely agree. 100,000,000%. So, on that note,
with the demonkin, you get to summon without them having a chance to deny. So that's awesome too.
That is also true. Yes. Yeah. Absolutely. What I'm going to do now, Joe, is
Yes.
I'm going to give away this Death Storm. And so you sparked that right now. So it's because you called in. Had you not called in, I still would have done it, but I wouldn't have done it right now at this moment in time. So you can be thanked for that. So, Corn Mug.
Welcome, everyone.
Yes. Thank you for your support, Joe. I appreciate all that you do with your viewership and watching the videos and leaving comments. And just know that there are many Joes out there, but there's only one true Joe.
Very true. With his Eldar trickery.
I was referring to you, but yes, that Joe is good too.
Okay, I thought you had that.
Yes, yeah. He is.
I was being humble.
Yes, he's also a good Joe. In the shrine, he might fight for the position of the true Joe, knowing Joe. Take care, my friend. You're always welcome back in the shrine.
All right, have a good one, dude.
No more calls right now. If you attempt to call, I will not answer because we're going to do the giveaway right now. Death Storm. This is what you need to type into the giveaway chat. Give me 1 second here. Here we go. I got to type in the keyword first. Keyword is... What could it be? Let's make it. This is a fun word because people say it different ways. I'll say it bail. Or some people might say ball. Either way, it's spelt B-A-A-L. I've put in the keyword, so all you need to do to enter this contest is to type in that word in the chat. B-A-A-L. As in the shield of Baal. I like saying Baal. It might be ball, but I think ball is spelled B-A-L-L, and Baal is spelled B-A-A-L. That's just my opinion, man. Also reminds me of Christian Bale, and he's Batman, so that's just another reason. A lot of people entering, man. Pretty cool. Look at all these people entering right now. I'm going to wait another second here in order to roll the dice here. So, is this exciting? This is what I love for. What's this for? This is for the Death Storm. You type in B-A-A-L in the chat, and you'll have a chance to win the Death Storm that is sitting on my shoulder right now. Death Storm comes from Tyranids and Blood Angels, and also comes with, it's just like a starter set. So you get a mini rule book with everything you need to start the game. Basically, if you never played 40k before and you get one of these, you can start with one of these. I suggest collecting the Blood Angels, but that's just me, and I'm very biased because I like to squish bugs. I don't like to pick them up and eat them unless they're cockroaches. But another 20 seconds, and then I'm going to roll the dice here to see who wins. Are you guys ready? Are you ready? Another 15 seconds. That was a fast 5 seconds, wasn't it? Dude, this is the most fun for me. Let me just tell you, because I love giving away gifts of chaos. It's the best thing to do. 5 seconds. 5, 4. By the way, if you type it in multiple times, that doesn't increase your chances because it looks at your like username, and like it enters you once. So you can try to cheat, but you will not be rewarded. Okay, I am clicking on it now. Reaper 8789 is the winner of the Death Storm. Congratulations, Reaper 8789. You are the winner of this Death Storm. What you need to do is message me here on Twitch with your full name and mailing address so that this can be sent out to you. If you should do this, then you will receive a Death Storm in the mail. Taken out of context, that sounds weird, but you guys know what happens. I just hit the mic. Apologies. That's it. That's the giveaway. That's what happens. Here, check this out. I want to show you with the camera. You may be able to see that, may not be able to see that, I don't know. But Reaper 8789 is the winner. You know, there's probably a way for me to show it on the screen without actually grabbing the webcam and showing the screen, but that's okay. It wasn't even in focus. No, it was. It ended up being in focus. So congratulations, Reaper 8789. I'm going to look at the comments here to make sure that everything is good and right. I'm not going to answer that because I said I wouldn't. This is the end of the Shrine of Chaos for this month. Let's see, it is the middle of May. Why don't we say that the middle of every month, I'll do the Shrine of Chaos. Let's do that. And let's determine when the next Shrine of Chaos is going to be. Because I got to look at the calendar because I may not be back in the... no, I will be. Yeah. Thursday. 18. Derek. Well, it's going to have to be here. It looks like it. It's going to be right in the middle of June. Yeah, I'm going to put it in the calendar. It's not going to be on a Thursday, though. Let's make it Wednesday. Just to mess with people's minds. Well, the reason why is because there's actually a lot of battle reports in the month of June. Added to the fact that I'll be gone for 10 days of it in the UK. So, Shrine of Chaos. Come on. Not Coaz, Chaos. Shrine of Chaos, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will be Wednesday, June 17th. You got me? Can you remember? I'll put out a reminder. Now, I'll give you guys a few days' notice. And there will be another giveaway. And that's another reason, one of the other reasons why I'm doing it once a month, so I can have bigger giveaways. Because, like I said, giving away gifts of chaos means that Nurgle is just spreading his love a little bit more. That's my logic and reasoning. And I'm going to stick with that for a long time. Like, so long that I'm just going to... I have to end it now. I like to keep on going because I hate goodbyes. Like, hate them with a passion. Pretty passionate about the hatred of goodbyes. Hope so, headshots. What? Okay. I'm going to read the chat for one more minute. See, that's how hard it is for me. Oh, well. To Dave in the chat, have a fantastic weekend. SJ Wims. We're still saying stuff, though. So you probably posted that like a minute ago. And I could be speaking when you don't even hear this. Either way. Don't leave us, Dave. Spacefuls 90. Bleach is awesome. Okay, yes. Time to go. Thank you for joining us. I say us when it's me and only me. Talk about just giving away that the voices are in the head. Thank you for joining the Shrine of Chaos this month. We'll see you next month, Wednesday, June 17th, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Happy wargaming. I'm very happy right now. There's going to be more progress. I'll give you an update on the studios then, too. It's going to be a good show.